Hello and welcome to another episode of AutoFX Live Analysis. AutoFX Market Live Analysis. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a very crucial topic. We're just going to be talking about how I use the smaller time frame to get on the charts, to get earlier entry based off my analysis from the higher time frame. All right. With that being said, I'm just going to give you a little disclaimer that this is not financial advice. This is based off my experience having traded the market for over half a decade. I was able to capture all this happening in the market, and then I'm giving them out. This is just educational purposes, and do well to conduct your research before taking any financial decision. And also you have to know that trading is a very risky environment, and most of the people do lose money, and then if you don't conduct a proper research, you might also lose your initial capital, and even more than that. So we just have to make sure that you have you're taking a well informed decision. And then if you don't understand what is going on in the market, try to get along with people who have been doing this for a long time. It doesn't have to be me. You can get someone who is consistent with what they do, and then you can follow them through. All right. With that being said, I just welcome you again to the episode, and today we're just going to be talking about what I just told you. Now I said we're going to be talking about real market analysis, sharing how I enter my trade based off these experience I've gathered over the time. So with that being said, I'm just going to go over to the chart and share with you these things. All right. So here it is. We are on the charts, and today we took some trades on this particular particular synthetic indices. We were able to sell step index 200 twice this morning, and I also shared that on the Telegram channel. If you're on the Telegram channel, you should be able to see that on the Telegram channel. I can share you, or I can show you that on the Telegram channel as well. So these are the trade that we dropped on the Telegram channel. If you are on this channel, you should be able to see that we sold this morning around 6:30, I think. And then for some reason the trading go on the way we wanted, and then we get out of this trade, and then we have a second entry, and the second entry was resulted into profit. And then I'm now on this trade again. This is the current one I am. Yeah, that's the trade here, and it seems like it's not working fine, but then it's fine. The major thing is that we structured our risk, which is which is very much interesting. The better thing to do, make sure you structure your risk before doing anything. So even if it doesn't go your way, you are, by so doing, you're not out of the market entirely, but you should lose some money, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's it. So we're going to go ahead and share with you what we have done over the week, or what we have been doing since the week started, and then which trades we have taken, and then what we have resulted into. And if you have not joined the Telegram channel, I also leave that in the description under this video. You can all as well join the Telegram channel and join the Telegram group chat as well. You can share your insights as well. Then if you're watching from the YouTube, you can also drop a chat here. I will be very much happy to see that, so I can engage with you and then see what you would like me to analyze. If you would like me to analyze currency charts as well, I do have them, and I've been trading currency as well. These are the pairs I've been trading, and if you'd like me to analyze this, you can also drop that in the chat, and I will be very happy to attend to that, and we'll run through that. Okay, let's go over to the first stuff on the watch list on this particular one. So what do we have on the first list? We have Volatility 25 Index. So this one, I wanted to see it get down to this zone so that we can buy, and happily this have happened. You can see that finally get to this zone, which I felt it should be holding. So what should I do? Is there any other analysis on this? No other analysis. So it's simply just this. This is basically what I do in the chart. I wait for it to get to a support and resistance zone, then I go down to a smaller time frame and see like a earlier rejection from that zone, and just buy or sell. That's what I do. For this one, I will just go over to the smaller time frame as well. I felt this could be the work of the SMC and the rest of them. So I'll go over to the smaller time frame, and then share with you where I would like to get on this trade if things continues to move that way. All right. So this is it. This is the okay. So on the smaller time frame, it's looking good as well. All right, it's looking good to buy from this place. So what I will do is I'm going to buy this one. It's 25. I'm going to buy 25. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, if you are looking for me to give you a very complex analysis, that is a business. All right. I don't really try to make my charts complex. I try to make it very simple so that even a layman, if someone who have not traded before, should be able to understand what I'm doing. So this is more like a double button, and it's more like and it just formed that support zone. So what do I do at this moment? I just buy, nothing else. I'll just buy and put my stop loss just right below here. If for any reason my stop loss, the trade gets to the stop loss, then there's no need to be on the trade for anything. So I'm just go over to my chart and structure the risk, and then take this one immediately right here with you guys on the live chat, because this is what I do. All right. That's VIX 25 1x. So go over to VIX 25 1x. Where is it? VIX 25 1x. So basically, this is how I trade. And I've been doing this for some time now, for a long time, since 2020. I've been dropping most of my charts on the Telegram channel. I'll share with you everyday activities, whatever I do on the chat. I always try to drop them on the chat so that you can see them and do it as well. So guys, if you've not joined the Telegram channel, you can do well to join the Telegram channel so you can grow the community as well. So this is it. I just go over here, structure the risk. What will be the stopping points? Right. 0.05. Let's see what it is. Okay. And then where should we be looking for to exist from this trade? Okay. I will be on this trade from here. I will not sell, rather. I'll be on this trade for a buy, a long position. So and my stop loss is just right below here. So if for any reason the price continues to move down here, then I'm not in the trade anymore. So I'm just going to look for 1:2 risk to reward ratio first. All right, this should be my initial targets, and then if for any reason it continues to move, and then it can hold all the way to this recent high, not close to the high, just somewhere close to the high. So this is my structure on this trade, and I'm just going to go ahead and execute this trade now. 0.05 by stop loss below. Stop loss is 582,486. So just that's it, 582,486. So guys, I just took this trade, like I'm telling you. I just took this trade right now, and I've dropped that, and I'll drop that on the channel as well. So I'll just copy that and drop it on the Telegram channel, because this is what I do. I always take the trade and then I drop them on the Telegram channel as well. So people on the Telegram channel can as well take the trade if they are online or watching as well. So that's it. Best on the Telegram channel. New entry. So that's it. I just took this trade and I dropped it on the Telegram channel. Let's go over to the next one. So this is basically what we're doing. We've been following this trade for a long time. We said if we get to this zone, we want to see the breakout of that zone a little bit, and then recollect back to the zone, and then we'll be on that for a buy. That's what have happened, and I use the smaller time frame to figure out that it's if already shown some kind of reversal, which is double bottom, which is also a good signal for buying or something. So I've just been on that. I'm just get on that one now. Alright, let's look at another one, which is 101x. So 101x, we took this trade yesterday, and it was a profitable one. If you are on the Telegram channel, you should know that we took this trade yesterday, and after consolidating around here, it moved up, and I left at this point, but it continued all the way to my target level and even more. So but then I've left the trade, and I made some profit from here, and I shared that on the Telegram channel as well. So that is it. Then at the moment, I'm not looking out for anything on this. I would like to see it maybe probably make some kind of which have done already. So I'm not sure I can be able to get on this trade now at the moment. Maybe I'm thinking that it's going to consolidate a little bit around here before probably breaking out of this zone and continuing all the way to this zone. If I have anything in mind, if I want to do anything, I'll be sure to share that on the Telegram channel as well. So those in the Telegram channel will be ready to take the trade as well. So that's it. And again, mind you, whatever you are doing on the charts, make sure you apply risk caution. So it doesn't matter whether you are a guru in reading the chart. It doesn't matter whether you understand the chart better than every other person in the world, but if you don't have a clear risk structure in your trade, you will always, readily available to fail. So that's just it. Okay, so this one, what am I doing? Sorry, I made a mistake. Sorry. 50. So 50 have just reached the support zone, and then it's still consolidating around the support. But at this point in time, it's not clear for me. It's not looking so clear to me, and I wouldn't like to be on this trade for any reason now, because it's not so clear. That's just it. This one, I don't know, maybe I would like to see like a breakout of this zone, maybe around here, maybe like a breakout of this zone, and then possible retracements to that zone. Then I will sell from there, targeting this zone. So let's see what happens anyway. We'll leave it. This is what we wanted to see happen the first time, but it didn't really happen the way we wanted to see it. But eventually the price pushed down, so we're not on that trade. Let's see this one as well. So what's going on with this? Okay, I think it started moving up now. I wanted to see this come all the way up to this place, and then we can sell. If that happens, we can sell immediately. That's a volatility 50, and I'm anticipating that will happen very soon. If this continues all the way to this zone, and then it shows some kind of rejection, we will sell from that zone. Because if you look at it very well from the higher time frame, which is what we are now, you see that this is a major support that we have, and it broke out of the support. Now it's moving back to the support. Hopefully if that happens, we're going to sell from that zone. Alright, let's have a look at another one, which is which one is this? Volatility 7 to 5. So I've been buying on this, but at the moment it's looking a bit messy. I wouldn't like to be on this trade. I'd like to say get to some of this, one of this zone, maybe this resistance zone. I felt it's going to reject from that place. So if we get to this resistance zone, we see what is going to happen from there. Whether we're going to sell or we are going to hold for some time. Unless that happens, we don't know yet. Let's look at this one, which is volatility 10-1x. 10-1x. I bought this trade last week, and I ended up closing around here before it continued to move up, which is also good. But then I'm no longer in the trade. I wanted to, I'm anticipating that it's going to continue all the way to the top, but that never happened. But at least we are out of the trade when we are supposed to be out of the trade. Just it. Let's have a look at another one, which is what one is this? Okay, crash. I'm thinking that crash is going to continue moving down, because it just looks like if I'm going to take off this now. These are my previous buyers. Now I'm going to take them off. Now. So clearly it looks like you have broken out of this particular zone. I'm just going to move this down. It looks like you clearly have broken out of this support zone, and then it's coming down, coming up there to retest it. Although we are in a major support zone actually, but I think it's going to start, move down again. But then what do I want to do? I want to see it create some kind of structure around here, which I think is happening already. Is it? This is 4 hour, and this is like a rejection sign there. Let me have a look in a smaller time frame and see. Maybe 1 hour and then below. So if you look at 1 hour, okay, nothing much sweet happening here. Let's see 15 minutes. Just trying to see how we can validate what we have seen, but we're not looking for so much validation. We just want to make sure that the validation is also real, and is also real. That's it. So what is going on here? This is okay. At the moment, I would like to see it get to this zone entirely. When it gets into the zone, then I want to see it create some kind of rejection from that zone. Then I will look for a sell from that zone. So at the moment, that's what I'll be looking out for. Let's have a look at another one, which is what? Volatility 10. Volatility 10. What do I expect to happen on this one? Um, yep, yep. What do I expect to happen on this one? I wanted to see it come down to this zone, yes. Go over to higher time frame so we are able to understand it better. Okay. Oh yes, yes. I'd like to see some kind of consolidation here because this is not the final support. I mean, this is not just it's a big support, but then I would like to see some kind of consolidation here, either creating a market structure showing that it's going to reverse from there or it's going to continue moving down. One of the above. That's what I will be looking out for. Yeah, I drew this line, but then I also said then when I was drawing this line that I would like to see some kind of consolidation around it, and then we'll see what's next. You know, next is going to happen. That's it. So let's have a look at boom 1000 initially. I said I want to see the price get to either the support, I mean the resistance or the support, and then we'll look for possible entry from there. At the moment it's at the middle of nowhere, which is not good for anyone to be on the trade. Alright. So if you look at the boom 300, what is happening in boom 300? Boom 300 have continued to move up, which is good, but at the moment I don't think I can be able to take that trade because obviously is at a very place that, I mean a very point that I can't actually take any trade at the moment. Right. Is it that I would like to see move down here like a retest, then I will be able to buy again. So eventually if I see something like this happen, I might look for another entry to that upward direction. We've bought this before previously, and this is what I'll be looking out for. If this happens, then we'll be able to get on this for a buy. Okay, so this is 75. What is happening on 75? So 75 would like to see it get to support this resistance or the support, then we can actually look for something else to do with it. So that's it. Let's have a look at another one, which is step index. Step index, I've been selling this. I sold this, let me see if I still have it in my tree. No, I've deleted it. So I sold this last weekend, yeah, and it was also in profit. And I sold again, I think yesterday or on Sunday. I sold this on Sunday as well, and also it resulted into profit. And I've closed out those positions, but at the moment I don't know what is going on at the moment. I sold based on several reasons because I wanted to see it get down to this zone before I can look for a buy. At the moment, if I see some kind of strong bearish movement from the higher time frame, maybe when the 4-hour time frame closed below the 20 moving average, I would consider looking for a sell entry from the lower time frame. Unless that happens, because I would like to see it get down to the zone. I'm anticipating rather, not what they just predict the market. So I'm anticipating that it's going to get down to this previous resistance zone, which have turned support before it continues to move up. So I would like to see it get to this place. But first, I want to see the the price of 4-hour closing below the 20 moving average before I will look for another buy, another sell rather. Okay. And this is the last one on the chart. This is the last one, and this is the one I just took now. And fortunately, I was stopped out of this trade. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it on the chart as well. So this is what I do. I always make sure that I drop everything on the chart. If you win, we drop it on the chart. If you lose, we also drop it on the chart. So that's basically what we do. So stopped out. I stopped out on this trade. That's basically what happened. So this is it. Trades are always ups and down. There's a lot of ups and downs involved in trading. So you win some and you lose some, but the major thing is to structure your risk, very well, so that when you are winning, make sure that you're having you're using a reasonable risk structure. I mean, risk management is not like a black and white. There's a lot of gray area around it. If you are using a higher risk, if you are risking higher percentage of your accounts, you want to be consistent with that. Again, this is not a financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. And if you are risking a little, a portion of your trade, you want to be consistent with that. But then you won't just want to be consistent with that. So that if you have a higher account, if you are trading with 100k, 200k, or maybe a million, I mean, you should not consider risking so much in your account, because even risking at least 1% of your account is reasonable amount. But if you are someone who is trading below maybe 10,000, below that or so, and you're comfortable risking maybe about 4%, 3% of your account. I mean, it depends. It's just based on your risk tolerance. I mean, me myself, I risk sometimes. I risk high percentage of my account, but the major thing is I try to make sure that it's consistent, so that when I'm winning, I win so big as well. So when I'm losing, I try, because I have some trade management. I try to lose a little bit less. Understand? So by so doing, I'm making sure that I'm sticking to my risk, and uh, when I'm losing, I'm not using a smaller loss size or smaller risk management. Because if I'm losing and I'm using smaller risk management, it means that I'm sorry. If I'm winning and I'm using smaller risk management, it means that I'm just going to win a little bit. And if I'm losing and I'm using a higher lot size or something like that, I'm just going to be winning. I'm losing so bad and winning little. So you say finally in the long run, it's not going to make sense. I believe you understand what I'm saying. So pardon my misyanning. All right. So that's it for today, and I really appreciate you joining in and tuning into this episode. I appreciate that, and see you on the next one. And if you've not joined the Telegram channel, you can do so. And if you like what we are doing, you can join the Telegram channel and then follow up with our trades. But then, otherwise, nothing else, guys. And appreciate you tuning in, and see you later on the next one. I appreciate it. Peace out.